How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here. We are doing more X-Files with episode 4 of season 3. A very, very eerie episode with the last one. Of course, after the first 2 episodes of season 3, you're not expecting it to surpass the quality and how intense those 2 episodes were, but it was still very intense. It was still creepy. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting into this one, so why don't we get into episode 4 of season 3 of the X-Files. Let's go.
That not Elvis, but rather Buddy Holly is still alive, having faked his own death so many years ago.
See, not Elvis, not Elvis.
Reemerge, but also regroup with the critics. And they will just give me my lotto ticket and a pint of malt Scotch whiskey.
Anything else?
A pint?
Yeah. One of these.
Never heard of whiskey being referred to as a pint before.
I'm going to be doing the things that I'm going to be doing.
Madame Selma, she's a palm reader, not a psychologist.
I know, it's just...
Please, you're hurting me.
I know.
Oh, unless this is the future playing out.
But you're a fortune teller.
No.
You should have seen this coming.
Please.
Ha, you're funny. You're funny.
Okay. As long as he gives us leads, I don't care how big a kook.
Here's your kook.
It was once believed that you could divine your future by vivisecting a human being and studying the entrails.
So this guy is hacking up people in order to see his future?
Well, there's a possible connection with all of his victims being professional prognosticators.
Why?
So this one. Mr. Yappy, I appreciate you coming all the way down here.
Quiet. Yes. Seeing visions. Visions of the killer. He does
Wait,
not
is he?
look like
So he is a
control his
clairvoyant.
mind. Very on the girl. But he cannot perform. So he's taking out his rage. It's done. I lost the vision. Someone is blocking me.
Mulder. Mulder? It is Mulder!
Please, tell me the truth.
Agent Mulder, please.
Damn! Mulder, negative
Can't
energy.
take you anywhere.
Social man.
What the fuck is happening?
It's too bad about your negative energy, Mulder. You missed quite a performance.
Look what he did to my pen.
Let me impress.
F. Now, if you don't mind, I have to get an APB out on a white male,
Wow.
17 to 34,
Wow.
with or without a
So they're
beard,
gonna trust
maybe a
someone
tattoo, who's impotent.
Alright!
Let's go.
They're gonna trust Yappy over Mulder.
Might as well go
What?
home, Mulder. This case is as good as sold.
She's stirring the
So
shit.
General Mutual has a run by a drunk. Driving a blue 87 Mustang. You'll end up looking worse than 60 feet of bad road your body
See, he's
slides
getting into
across
the
after
specifics.
flying out.
Off? Is it off or? Ah!
Oh, no. Not
You know
your
they say
life,
a head of
Mrs.
lettuce.
Lowe. I want you to... Is everything all right, Mrs. Lowe? You
This
have enough
episode's
supplies?
eerie
You have
as
enough
hell.
Dog food?
Oh wow! This episode is really eerie as hell.
She reported that she found a body with its eyes cut out. The body was face down. If you didn't move it, how did you know the eyes had been removed?
Well, they had been, hadn't they?
That doesn't answer
What
the
are you
question.
complaining about?
Oh my god.
Eyes and entrails out.
How did you know about the entrails? That information hasn't been released to the press.
I never read the papers. Too depressing.
And yet you took the paper, that paper home.
Evening, and we have reason to believe that it was committed by the same person who murdered the woman that you found. Is there anything you can tell us about it?
Oh, he's testing
You're not under
him.
suspicion. But I do harbor a suspicion that you can see things about this crime.
Yeah, he doesn't like, he's not vibing with Yappy,
I'm
but
not sure I understand what you
this
mean.
guy's gonna be very specific.
Pinch me.
This guy's performing the same routine as the stupendous Yappy. He's just doing it in a different style.
No, something told me, Scully. Something is telling me this guy's for real.
Not a
So now
skeptic.
you're psychic?
Can you describe him? Do you get a visual impression?
We're all
of him?
puppets, so if you think about it.
So you can see into him, but not at him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give off any negative energy.
What is it? Why does anyone do the things they do? Why do I sell insurance? I wish I knew.
It's a deep
Why did this
question.
woman collect dolls? What was it about her life? Was it one
Why am I
specific
making
moment when
reactions?
she
I'm
suddenly
kidding. I
said,
know why I'm making reactions.
Wish but to be a doll collector.
What the That's... You know, the dolls are creepy anyways, but that is just taking it to another level.
By the fat little white Nazi stormtrooper at Glenview Lake.
What? White Nazi
Bodies
stuff.
floating
I
in
mean, to
Glenview
be
Lake.
fair...
Doesn't that propane tank bear more than just a slight resemblance to a fat little white Nazi stormtrooper?
Mulder, the human mind naturally seeks meaningful patterns and configurations in things that don't inherently have any. Given the suggestion of a particular
Or-
image, you can help but see that
As the 8th Doctor once put it, human beings just see things that aren't really there, or something like that. Something along those lines in terms of the movie. Seeing patterns that aren't always there. I'm gonna Google it. Humans always see patterns in things that aren't there. Yeah. I was there.
I think when there you'd see it in a rock or in a tree.
Did you answer my question?
Yes, it looks like a fat little white Nazi.
To be fair, it looks
stormtrooper, but that
more
only
like a
proves my
bull.
point.
He named
But
a
does the
specific
bulb look
body
like
of
a,
order the victim would be found in.
Mulder, that only implies that he was the one
fat-
who put her in there.
I don't believe he's
Nazi
the killer.
I
stormtrooper?
don't believe it.
Not only has staggering implications upon physics and human consciousness, but it's one which most people, myself included, would be envious of. Yet you seem to
Me
treat it
too.
with disdain.
Do you want to know how you're going to
But
die?
it must be so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Admit more whether I help you or not.
How can you be so sure?
How could I see the future if it didn't already exist?
But if the future
Well,
is
then again,
written,
the
then why
future is
bother to
another
do
world.
anything?
Now you're catching on.
Ooh, free will. We delving into free will terrain?
Or something less significant, resulting in the fact that my father never meets my mother and consequently I'm never born. So when do we start?
There we go.
It's ugly.
Mulder's head. He's done.
Just by handling that keychain?
Oh no. I sold him a policy a couple of months ago. Just a coincidence.
In any case, we're trying to get a hold of him.
Oh, you won't be able to do that. I can't think of a more undignified one than autoerotic asphyxiation.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Why are you telling me that?
Look, forget I mentioned it. It's none of my business.
Wait, what?
To occur, not only in his life, but in everybody else's. To arrange it so that on that particular night, the Big Bopper would be in a position to live or die, depending on a flipping coin.
Yeah.
I
Once
became so obsessed
it's something
with that idea.
so small and yet
I gradually became
significant.
capable.
Nice. Nice.
I'm glad I could bring a little smile into your life, Mr. Bruckman.
I'm not smiling, I'm wincing.
Uh-oh. Jeez, that's great.
He's psychic.
Is he?
I
No,
hope not.
surely not.
I've seen some of the things he's seen.
Like what? What does he see?
You.
Oh, shit!
He sees you.
Oh!
What am I doing?
You're looking down. You stepped in a pie that's fallen to the floor. The
Oh!
killer comes up to you and... coconut cream.
What?
The pie. He sees himself coming up to you from behind.
And? And what does he see?
What? Well, Mulder's got to change that, right?
Nothing. The killer.
What does it say though? Like,
To whom it may concern, like our lives, this is a mere formality to let you know I know that you know.
I'll be dead before you catch this guy, no matter what you do.
oh,
You've come to me because you're searching for someone.
so he knows?
But don't worry. This person will find you. It's a relative or a close friend.
There he is again.
Look at these cute little doilies they put everything on. You sure you don't want to join me?
See, if I could just read the future and all of that,
So what are you doing?
it would be terrible for
Studying background
reactions.
checks.
We end up in bed together. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I don't mean to offend you or scare you, but
Look at
not
this.
here, not this bed.
Look at the bamboozlement on her face.
You're looking at me with such compassion.
Out of context.
The tears are streaming down my face. I feel so grateful.
Oh, shit.
There are hits and there are misses. And then there are misses.
And then there are misses.
I just call him as I see him.
So that's gonna happen, but not in the way that she thinks.
This car's not meant for me.
Oh, it's for you.
It's yours.
It's the death card. There it is!
So how do I die?
You don't.
There we go. There you go. She doesn't die. Or she doesn't die. AKA immortal.
And as a psychic, have you ever had prophetic dreams like that?
I have only one dream. I dream it every night. You're not one of those people who turns everything into a sexual symbol, are you?
No, I'm not a Freudian, no.
And it's then that I realize I'm dead. My body begins to turn a greenish white with spots of purple.
Decomposed?
Next, the insects arrive. The inevitable follows.
Is he dreaming of his resting place or some shit?
And as I begin to feel myself slipping away towards I know not what, I wake up. Well,
That is
good
the
night.
worst. I don't. That dream. No.
Mo,
Don't open that door for anybody.
Was he even listening now? Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the killer. Shit. Does he know? Oh no.
Please, why have I done them?
It's a crazy
Don't
question.
you understand yet, son? Don't you get it?
It's like he is following
You
a
do
script.
the
Why?
things you do because you're a homicidal maniac.
Yeah. You free will.
Don't kill me now.
I don't. Why not?
How should I know?
You kill the other guy. But he's... The fact he didn't hear this.
Take visions and predictions. Hell, we don't even need our own hunches. This case is just now about good old-fashioned forensic police work.
Yeah, and yet you were yapping about Yappy.
he's the killer, the bellhop at the hotel.
There you go.
How the hell does she know that?
Woman's intuition.
You're gonna chase him in the kitchen! No! It's playing out! No! Right, what flavor is it? We need to know. oh shit from behind as well! He wouldn't have seen it coming! Shit.
Hey, that's not the way it's supposed to happen.
As is life, right?
Mrs. Lowe passed away last night. Please see that the remains of her remains are taken care of.
The remains of her
Would you
remain.
like a dog? He is paper trained and well behaved regardless of his actions last night, which you can't really blame him for.
Oh my god. It's all going back, isn't it, to... Yeah. What was that about, Mrs.?
At hand, and so is your phone. So to hear tomorrow's
The
secrets
curiosity
today,
there.
just pick it up.
Oh
I know
my.
you will. I can see your future.
Yeah, she's had enough. She's had enough. She's had enough of people dictating the future and, yeah. What is free will? What is destined? I mean, season 3 is killing it so far with the first 2 episodes. I mean, I did like the last episode, but I wouldn't say that is like grandiose in terms of the level of quality that it produced. However, I think I would say that for this episode, because it was just very investing. It had some blends of humor, but also sadness. I mean, it is, like, you had Bruckman's vision play out to fruition when he told Scully that we'd be, like, obviously it wasn't going to indicate anything. Like, I loved how, you know, Scully would dismiss it, but I kind of felt like they were building towards a very somber moment when Bruckman first read out the details of they'd be in bed and she'd be like, especially with the way that he mentioned about tears and all of that, and it wasn't anything, you know, it felt more like a sad vision, of course, playing out, knowing that he can tell when people are gonna die. And it did all, like, all signs were pointing towards Bruckman dying anyways. So, yeah. Also got a note as well about the fact that there is that moment where he saw the visions of the dog. I think it was eating the resident that was living there, and that of course played out to fruition as well. So it's the fact that it's post-death as well in terms of seeing that dog, because yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really well done though, in terms of how this episode played around with, especially the aspects of free will and yeah, especially just elaborating on Bruckman's like psychic abilities. It wasn't just on a whim, like okay, I can read every detail about the future in terms of what time you're gonna get here, or what you're gonna do this time next year. It's specifically about death, and yeah, I like even Mulder's the vision with Mulder that we saw at the very end was really, really well done. Because it wasn't Mulder's death. I mean, of course, they're going to have you think that, okay, Mulder's in danger and all of that. So, yeah. But it was the killer's death, if anything. So, yeah. That was just the scenery for someone's final moments to take place, and it wasn't going to be Mulder. So, yeah. But I do love the idea that this episode really delved into the you know, subject of fate and free will, as I guess that would always be the case when it comes to a psychic's ability, someone who can read the future. How much is like, because these things will play out, and you know it's going to play out. But also for someone who can specifically read death, knowing when a person's going to die, it's going to take a toll. I feel like it's a subject like immortality, to be fair, where it does seem very, very appetizing on paper, the ability to read the future and all of that. But for a situation like Bruckman, I would hate it. I would hate knowing, like, every person that passes by, every moment, like, you have these visions, you know when that person's going to die. I just really felt like this episode did a fantastic job at, of course, illustrating the kind of blend of that darkness and humor, especially from Bruckman, because there was quite a bit of that. But again, it's going to be very, very depressing, deflating to have this ability to know when people are going to die. whilst, of course, it stirred away from Mulder and Scully, because, of course, their fates are there, I guess, written for Bruckman. I was also thinking, like, just darting back to the gift of clairvoyance and all of that. Surely it would get a little bit dull, mundane life, like you know what's going to happen. Like, talking on an ordinary level, not Bruckman, in terms of reading the future, reading everything, it would get a bit deflating and all of that. So, but I think you even had the lottery numbers, and of course, you know, Bruckman, because he can't read what the lottery numbers are going to be. He doesn't know. He's only gifted in one aspect, and that's knowing when people are going to die. And it's just so like, I feel like that it's this whole situation. This is not a gift, it's a curse, because of the fact that it's going to take a toll on you. But it was very interesting how they also dealt with the whole puppet killer situation as well. That's what I'm calling him as, because I don't think we got anything other than the fact that he felt like a puppet, and that's why I'm calling him the puppet killer, not that he was killing puppets. But again, it does delve into this whole fate versus choice debate, because he was asking, why am I doing this? And it must be a bit of a kick in the gut, isn't it, for something as simplistic in terms of getting an answer. He wasn't getting any kind of answer. He wasn't getting any kind of idea until he did confront Bruckman, and Bruckman told him, "You're what was it, a homicidal maniac or whatever it was," and that's it. It does lean more towards a choice in terms of, you know, you could put the knife down and all of that, doesn't it? But it's this whole idea, he's got it into his head that, like, there is this whole idea he's living off this situation where, I am fated to do this. But again, there is this whole idea of fate versus choice, because, like, he knows, like, he like, in his mind, he has to kill him, but, of course, you've got a choice if you want to be a murderer or not at the end of the day. So, again, they do play around with that, I feel like, with the puppet killer. But, yeah. It was just very, very fascinating, though, this episode. Yeah. It's just really, really, like, they had some very fun lights, like, even at the beginning with Yappy and how he was like, there's negative energy in this room, Mulder gotta go. Even from Bruckman himself, especially when he was reading about the showdown in the kitchen, and sometimes he would get distracted by the pie and all of that. You know, more like him telling Scully she doesn't die, so she's immortal. She's immortal, basically. Yeah. But see, I don't know if that's in specifics with this case but then again, Mulder didn't die as well. So, yeah. But of course, his ability is to read how people die. And he just said he just said she doesn't die. Like, not specific. Like, that's it, though. I think it's more so about how people are going to die because of the fact that you're going to catch them a bit too late once, you know, the bodies are discovered. So it's not like he can prevent these deaths from happening by saying so-and-so's going to die at, like, 10:15 p.m. on January the 28th or whatever. It's just how. The hows, not the whens. So... But yeah. There's also this whole situation about Bruckman towards the very end as we found his body. Yeah. Like, he knew when, like, well, he knew how he was gonna die. But again, did he do this out of, like, like, I think we saw the pills in the hand, so did he kill himself in regards to meeting with fate, or yeah. So again, it's very, very interesting going into this whole debacle about fate versus choice. And it's a very fun episode, but there was some nice bits of humor. There was some nice. It was also kind of deflating as well towards the end, especially with Bruckman knew how he was going to die. The whole idea of what, like, not just Bruckman surrounding himself in that situation, but the whole situation with the puppet guy. Is this a choice that he went down upon, or did fate choose him? Did fate choose him to be this killer, to be in this role? So very, very fascinating elements with this episode, and it just works so well. So yeah, but yeah, that was the X-Files. That was episode 4 of season 3. Amazing stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!